Hello and welcome to another episode of the Conscious Female Founder. I'm so excited to be sat here today with Jacky Robertson. Jacky and I met about a year ago when we were in the States filming Fox TV. So I'm super excited. I am Sally Tarbox. I am the proud owner of this YouTube video podcast, The Conscious Female Founder, where I collaborate with some utterly amazing other women who have really been through the mill in life and found themselves in business and sometimes with their back up against the wall where they've had to make big change. I'm also the proud owner of the empowerment movement where I work with other female entrepreneurs adding extra income streams to the business or corporate women that want to escape out the corporate rat race. And I'm also a co-author and I've also been on Fox TV. But I'm really excited to be sitting down with Jacky today because she is such an incredible woman. She has a really powerful story. She is doing the juggle like so many of us are, being mums, putting on one hat, taking off another one, doing a job, obviously servicing other women as well and bringing value to their life. So super excited and so grateful to be sitting down with you today. So thank you so much, Jacky.
Thank you for having me.
No, absolutely. This is your opportunity to obviously introduce yourself. You have a backstory of obviously where you came from, what you're doing today, how you're helping other people. So let me hand it over to you, babe. Like, introduce yourself. This is your moment.
Yeah. Hi everybody, lovely to meet you all, and hello again for those that I've met before. My name's Jacky Robertson, also known as Jackie Allen. Gone through a bit of a name change, so I just want to put that out there because I am at a crossroads at the minute of Jackie Allen and Jacky Robertson. But going forward, I will be known as Jacky Robertson, the Empower Network Coach. So I'm currently doing my coaching, and my specialized field is empowering network marketers and affiliate marketers to bring the best out of a network marketing platform because it's so easy to use. If you know how, it can be a minefield if you don't. And when you're juggling with kids and what have you, it can get quite overwhelming. So I've found the answer of working smarter, not harder. So I do high ticket affiliate marketing. So you put in the same amount of effort with higher commissions. So you don't have to turn over as many items, which is amazing. Also co-author in the same book as Sally,
Yeah.
which is From Fear to Flourish, which is amazing, which we did after we met in Fox TV in America last year. And as a side disclaimer, I'm also currently working full-time in a corporate job, a solo mum to 2 children, and I'm rebuilding my life to navigate through past events and trauma, to move forward, to better myself and better my children's life. And I will do that living a life of freedom. I know that's quite a buzzword at the minute, but basically it's to give full choice. So there is a way, and you can have it all. You don't have to choose to be a mum or a working person. You can have it all and quite peacefully.
You are utterly incredible because I mean, we were talking about this just before we got on this call. Like, the juggle is real. Like, the juggle is real. We are normal, real women. And this is something that I really, really want to drum home to people. We are normal, real women with authentic stories who, for various reasons, we have been through the mill. Like, life has sucker punched us at some point, but we've made a choice to actually almost use that as in reflection, use that as our superpower to then help other people. And I think that's where you do that so well, because you are like so many other women where you are juggling so many other things. Like, you've got the corporate job, you've got 2 wonderful children, you've got the home, you've got obviously the side hustle and the business that you are growing, and you've got the other women that you are helping. How do you find that on a day-to-day basis?
I mean, it's got its challenges,
Of course, right?
but like anything, and it's it's the effort you're willing to put in. I mean, I've actually just come off the back of a coaching mastery academy call, and it was literally the topic as well. Because I see so many people, and so many people come into my world, and because they're like, Jacky, you're doing it all. Like, how the hell do you do it?
How do you do it? I get that question a lot.
How do you do it?
Yep.
I was like, I'm not superwoman, and I'm a normal person. I'm in the northeast of Scotland. The mindset in the UK isn't always great either. We're coming into darker winter months. you know, which is challenging for people as well, but it's choice.
Yes.
So, I mean, I could sit here, lay off my story, warts and all, and sit in victim mode and be like, why has everything happened to me? Why is this, you know, why has it happened to me, poor me? But I don't, because everything's happened for a reason. And
Yeah.
everything's happened for a reason to catapult forward. And it's what you choose to do with that to better yourself and to learn from your experiences as well. You know, turn your pain into power.
Yes.
That's what I believe in,
Yeah.
because if I've been through it and I've, you know, navigated through it and I've come out better at the other end, then why wouldn't I want that for someone else? Like
Yes.
I'm a real compassionate person. Like I am
There you are.
people pleaser as well, which, you know, detrimental to my own boundaries sometimes. But I want everybody to succeed, and in the worlds that I'm, or the networks I'm, you know, have myself in, and you're in a lot of them, Sally, you know, the different worlds. It's like,
Yes.
you know, empower self to empower others. And it's like, if one person is doing it, you know, two steps ahead of you, then that it gives you the license to know that you can do it too. None
Yeah.
of us are doing something that is totally off the scale, not achievable or
Yeah.
not available. It's just being on the pathway to know how to get there.
How to get there. And I think that's so powerful, right? Because it's like you have walked the path. You have walked the path. You've obviously, yeah, you've been through trauma in your life. You are raising two kids. You're doing these other things as well. So it's like if and I love that so much because it's a real testimony to be like if you can do it, someone else can do it too. It is so possible to make the change, but it's about choice.
Mm-hmm.
And choosing, like you said, not to live in this victim mentality, to be like, okay, do you know what, life has put me here, and
Yeah.
I don't want to be here right now. I want to be where that person is, so let me find out how they're doing it and what they're doing. So I think like that is what makes you so incredible and so like relatable too, because it's like, yes, if you can do it, then I can do it too. And obviously you're leading the way for other people as well, which is amazing. So obviously you're working in network marketing at the moment and you're helping other people kind of, so just explain to me like how it works in a business sense, like from a perspective of like you're obviously helping other people achieve the kind of the goals that they want to, right?
Yeah, so it's high ticket affiliate marketing.
I say that after
And
I've had two glasses of wine.
I know, good job on the water.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, so that's what I do. So I'm not in low ticket network marketing. I have been there, and I realized that, you know, you work just as hard
Yeah,
with low ticket as you do with high ticket. So for me, it starts like, I don't put products on my page. You don't
yeah, yes, you
won't
don't,
see,
yeah,
you won't see the products on my page, because I'm not here to sell the product. For
yeah,
me, it's about selling the lifestyle, and it's giving people opportunity to live the life that they choose. Um,
yes.
so the marketing style, if you like, that I choose to embroil in the affiliate marketing is personal branding. So
Yeah.
which gives people ways. Sorry, my dog's scratching her ear.
Fine. Real people, it happens.
Feel like so yeah. Uh, so by doing personal branding, you can then take in different income streams and what have you. You know, you're not just dare I say it, the Sensi chick or the
Yeah, right.
their chick or something. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
I'm, you know, I am a personal brander, and take different income streams into my world, which is also why I've taken in coaching as well.
Which is amazing. So you're coaching these other women and you're living it as well at the same time. So it's like you really have a package to be able to help people kind of escape from, or not escape, but make change, I guess would be the right phrase of putting it, to make change in their life in the way that they want to. But also then you've got the personal aspect of it where obviously you've walked the path as well. And are being mom and juggling and doing all those things. So it's like the value that you have to bring to people is absolutely incredible when you think about it like that. I know one of the big things that I've kind of come up against is, and this has definitely been like a personal thing for me, is lack of confidence. You know, when people want to obviously make a jump and they want to make a move, and it's that kind of that knowing, it's that sense of like knowing that other people can do it and that person that's done it is exactly like you, but you still have that kind of like ick of like, oh, have I got the confidence to do it? Have you ever faced that in your life, or do you see that like coming up in business?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, fear is massive.
Yeah,
Massive.
right.
And I think fear is probably why um it's taken me as long as it had, like, to get to where I want to go, as it has, because if I was not fear based, or I've had to do a real, it's all starts with mindset.
Yes.
My I didn't even know what mindset was 5 years ago, like that.
Yeah.
Didn't know what it was. Because you don't get taught these, don't get taught it at
You
school, you don't get
don't.
taught it at uni, you don't get taught it in the corporate world. And I've been in a really male dominated industry since the age of like 15. So I really have no idea what mindset was, and I've always led in a masculine energy.
Yeah.
So when I followed this woman that I knew in Australia on social media, what's she doing? Wow, amazing. What's her journey? What's her journey? And then I was almost like, well, if she can do it, why can't I? I don't know
Yeah.
how she's doing it. I don't know what she's doing, but I want to know more, because my life's pretty shit right now and I am
Yeah.
not happy.
Yeah.
And life is too short. So
Yes.
I need to make the change, because no one else is going to make the change for me. So I did that, and I went on the journey, inquired what was happening, and then I was like, that is a whole bodied, excuse my French, fuck yes, I want that life.
Yes.
I was just like, that is the life I want to live. And I mean, it's like I followed her every single day. She's been one of my biggest supporters. Love her to bits. And I was just, and she's always, always said the analogy of leave no women behind. And I love that as well, because that, she's never left us behind. Some of us have been on like rocket ships and made success.
Yeah.
And some of us have been on roller coaster journeys, but then successes look different to every single person. And I'm very mindful of that as well, is that one person's shape or vision of success isn't the other's.
Yeah.
So that's almost the starting question. What do you determine your success to look like, and why? And then once you know that, because not everyone wants to be a millionaire, I'm not
Yeah, of
working
course, right? Yeah.
grand a month or whatever. That doesn't, money doesn't drive them. Perfect. That's okay. So what's your level of success? Maybe it's cooking 3 meals a day or having a clean home. That's successful to you. But for me, it all starts with mindset. And once you tap into that, and we're not talking cookie spooky witchy stuff. It doesn't have to be as far as that. It's whatever level is good for you. But one thing I would recommend to everybody, if they hadn't heard of it, is The Secret and the Magic by Rhonda Byrne. Like, that is the starting point and so accessible for everyone.
Yes. I think that phrase that you just said, like, leave no woman behind, that's amazing. And it is that, isn't it? Success looks different to every single person. Some people, yes, it might be monetary based. Some people, it might be having a clean home. Some people, it might be actually just being able to put their kids to bed, and they're not stuck in some kind in a corporate job or something like that. So success looks completely different to every single person, and it's understanding that and then tapping into the mindset stuff. And like you said, it doesn't have to be the woo-woo crazy sort of thing, but equally at the same time, it's understanding what, I guess, success and happiness and fulfillment looks like to somebody else. And when you tap into that and they're honest about it, then it's like, yeah, you know what, we can do that. I think it's amazing as well, the fact that you started following a lady in Australia. Bear in mind you are in Scotland, and what now?
Disclaimer, I did used to live in Australia for 11 years.
And now
So
what, she now supports you and follows you back. Like, that is the kind of circles I want to roll in. That's brilliant.
that's the circles I'm in. But and it's worldwide as well. Like, that's the thing.
Yes.
Like, what I mean? Our company is where it's gone global from that strategy. You
That's
know.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's absolutely great. And I think isn't that such a nice story when you tap into something like that, when you find your circle where there's other women uplifting other women, we're not in competition with each other. Actually, do you know what? You might be doing this and I might be doing that, but I'm going to support you 100% of the way. That is where like it just becomes like a really great energy space, because you kind of think, yeah, and even being able to reach out to people and be like, oh, I'm stuck with this, or have you got an idea on that? I know we're not in conflict with each other whatsoever. I just
Oh,
want to empower you. I want to support you. I want to help you. I want to push you on your way. That is the kind of world I want to live in. And that's why I think what you're doing is so amazing, because obviously you're now empowering other people as well along your way, and you're helping other women. And it's just
and
absolutely
everyone wins. That's the thing. Everybody wins.
right.
And then you're building
Yeah.
legacy to pass on to your children, so they win.
Yeah.
So it's like it's bigger than yourself. Do you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like it's so much bigger than yourself, and you're just a couple of steps ahead than anyone else.
Yeah.
They can get there too, and then they're passing it down to their children or family members or whatever their dynamic looks like. And it's just that I'm really passionate about that. Like I am really passionate
Yeah,
about
I'm passionate about that as well.
that. I just want to see everybody win.
Yeah.
And people with people with good hearts and good souls deserve
Yeah.
to win.
Yeah. And I think what you said is so true, because it's almost like it has a ripple effect, doesn't it? When we start working on ourselves, when we actually start working out what we want, what success looks like for us, what makes us happy, what makes us tick, when we start playing with those sorts of parts, and yes, we do maybe just very small changes and very small movements, and then we become a bit happy, we feel a bit more fulfilled. It's like then it has a ripple effect, and yes, it will have a ripple effect on maybe our children, our spouses, our home life, our family. If we're still in a job, it starts to do that, doesn't it? And then once it starts to do that, I feel like then the energy comes back again. Like people see you happier. So and I agree with you. I want everyone to win. I honestly, genuinely do, because I believe there's enough to go around where everybody can be winning.
I'm just going to interject there, Sally, because I've just had you saying that, and I've just had a penny drop moment. I remember I was about to make the most scariest decision of my life that was going to mean everything. Everything was going to change, and I didn't. So going back to fear, everything was going to change, and I didn't know how that was going to look. And I had this one person say to me, and we were like standing outside, we're on the street. It wasn't
you just have a conversation.
Just deep conversation. And I said, this is what I want to do, but I am so scared of doing it because it changes everything. And she said to me, and I was like, I'm scared I can't do it. She's trying to, she went, but what happened? But Jacky, what if you do it? And what if you blossom? And then that same person, I'm 3 years on from that part now. And the other day we're having on the same street, having the conversation. And she's like, I'll never forget the day you said to me you were so scared to make the move because you didn't know if you would make it and what would happen. And I said to you, Blossom, you absolutely have. And I was just like, oh my God. So, and also as well, you've got negative Nancy's in your world.
Oh, of course. They always come up. They're everywhere. They can be in your family, they can be in your home, they can be in your workplace, they can be in your friends.
It's the closest people to you. But if you've got that gut instinct, believe it. Absolutely believe it. Because if I listened to every person that didn't think I would blossom, then I wouldn't be doing this and I wouldn't be here today.
It's amazing. And I think, I think sometimes these people come from a place of their own stories a lot of the time.
Limiting beliefs.
It's not that they don't want you to succeed. It's not that they don't want to see you do well, but they're coming from a place of a story which is based in fear for them. And what happens sometimes is people project that back onto you.
Yeah.
And it's not to be unkind, it's maybe to try and keep you safe. And because if they were making the decision and doing the thing that you were doing, the risk to them would be X, or it would feel scary. But I love that actually sometimes you can have a conversation with one person and it can almost start this massive domino effect where they turn around to you and say, all right, so what if you don't do it? Like, how are you going to feel? What if you don't take the chance, take the step, just have a look, start the conversation? Just what? And then yet here you are 3 years later, you're having this kind of the same conversation with the same person on the same street, and she's like, wow, is it like absolutely incredible? I'm like, you
I can't wait for another 3 years.
Absolutely, right. And this is a conversation I had with one of my coaches the other day. We were talking and she said, you know what, like how much progress and what you've done in the last year. She's like, is utterly amazing. The things you have achieved and the people you're helping and the strides you're taking. She was like, I can't wait to see you in another year. And I was like, do you know what? I think I'm really excited for life now. And I think that's where the switch is almost flicked, where you go from this kind of like this hamster on a wheel where you're constantly running. And unfortunately, all we're thinking about is maybe the next paycheck or the next holiday or the next thing. Actually, I'm now like, wow, I wonder what's going to happen in a year. Like, that's exciting. And even though, still at the same time, even for me personally, I've got things that are hitting me left, right, and center sometimes in my personal life. But actually, if I can keep that element of like, yeah, you know what, it's going to be okay because I have this self-belief in myself. And yes, you know what, I'm like anybody else. I get days where I wake up and my confidence is low, or I feel like a huge imposter in it. Oh, but if I can keep that spark, I think for me is like, yeah, now we're going to create some real magic.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. And it's okay to have those days as well.
We're normal people, right?
Normal people with real life situations,
Yeah.
and raising children. That in itself can knock you sideswipe, and when you're doing it on your own, it's an added element, because when you're coming home at night and the days pass you, what have you, you're the only adult in the house making decisions.
Yeah, you are.
That's a huge pressure. That's absolutely huge. So it's normal to have those days, and it's okay. And I think that's underrated as well, that people,
I think it's hugely underrated. Yes,
bash themselves all the time, but I'm actually like, it's okay to have those days. If you're having an off day, you're not feeling 100%, or you're just depleted, it's okay to say it, and it's okay to take yourself away and have some you time.
Yeah, definitely, because that's the real life as well. And I think that's sometimes where social media can almost make people think, oh, I could do that, but then suddenly it becomes unattainable because, oh, actually they're living a different life to me. Oh, well, they've got it on a silver spoon. Oh, they've got, actually, do you know what, if you took all of that away, probably these people are struggling with other things as well behind the background. So it's like, that's why I like doing things like this and these kind of interviews, is because we are real people. We are real women that are doing the juggle. But equally at the same time, we want everybody else to succeed with us. So it's like,
and it's achievable.
and oh my gosh, it's so achievable. And like for you, it took one conversation and it just started a domino effect. Someone else, they might watch this video and it might just start a domino effect just to make them think a little differently, or just to ask a question.
Yeah, take the first step. Yeah,
take the first step. You never know. I say to people quite a lot of the time, I'm like, this is no movie trailer. This is the like this is the big film. Like, let's make it something big for sure. Changing the subject slightly. I know, like, I'm quite a spiritual person, and spirituality has been a real big thing for me. I know you touched on it earlier with The Secret, and I know this comes up quite a lot. Like, would you say that, like, I guess, you're a spiritual person, or it has like played any sort of part in your life in regards to, I guess, like energy or anything like that? Has that been anything for you?
Yes, it has. I would still class myself as not a newbie, but I wouldn't say I'm an advanced spiritual practitioner. Or practice. I mean, for me, it's gratitude.
Yeah.
And my universe is my belief is a universe, not a god. I'm not a particularly religious person. I've had close young family members pass over, and had readings and such. But I would say I believe there's a place for everything, and I believe there's a place in it. And for me, it's like, when I'm not having a particular great day, or I don't have a lot of self-belief, then for me it's affirmations.
Yes.
So I'm not particularly, like, meditation I enjoy, but I wouldn't just automatically switch to a meditation, because my brain is always on and off thinking, and that's something that I am learning as well. But for me, it's affirmations that really get me through, and it's about how I respect myself.
I think that's actually amazing what you just said there. You said two things that I completely agree with you on, and they're two things that I do regularly, and that's gratitude and affirmations.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I do them first thing in the morning, and literally, they're quick. Like, for me, it's the quickest thing. I literally bleary open my eyes, and I list 5 things out loud that I'm like grateful for. And I kind of try and set my mindset up that way, that I am grateful for those things. Okay, like I had a good night's sleep, or you know, like this morning I've woken up feeling a little bit refreshed, or I've woken up before my alarm and I've got 10 more minutes. So it's like the small things that I try and be really, really grateful for. And then it's like the affirmations I also do as well. And it's just, I guess it's is it reprogramming your mind, or is it just reaffirming things that actually are true about you? I am good at what I do. I am a kind person. I'm a great mom. I'm trying so hard. Like, it's like those things, isn't it? And would you say that they help you?
I've got them all over my house.
Yeah.
So I've got a whiteboard behind me, which has got them. It's on my kitchen window when I'm doing the dishes. I have them, and it's like, show up every day for you and your kids. You are worth it.
Yeah.
I am enough. I am all that I need. It's like, one of them is I've got on like my high ticket product. It's in my utility room. It's like, you are my golden ticket. You and I are co-creating together. And, you know, my bathroom mirror, I am loved. You are enough.
Yes.
You are seen. You are beautiful. Like, I've got them everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And that they've really ticked something in my head. Like, that was just something.
Yes.
I was like, that affirmations, that's easy. I can do that.
Yeah.
I am the master of my own thoughts. That's another one.
That's a true one. That is so
yeah.
true, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, and in my car, I've got affirmation cards in my car. That I, you know, like, you know, if you're in a traffic jam, or you know, you
Read it out. You read
in
it.
the car or something. Do you know what I mean? And you like, because I've got an eye disease, so my head gets quite fuzzy, and I can.
Yeah.
So I'm like, right, okay, relining this, blah blah blah, and then I'll just like shuffle cards, and then I put up a new affirmation in my visor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll stick it in there, and then that's what I channel. Like, that's what I just go into. So that's a quick win for me, because you know, time is like, I don't have bags of free time, so that for me works well into the focus I have.
And I think that's amazing as well, isn't it? Because you're fitting something that's really quite simple into your day when you don't have bags of time, but actually can completely change the trajectory of your day and your mindset and your thought process. You are enough. And it's so true as well. They're all things that are so true about you, but about everybody else. Like, you are enough. You're doing great. Like, keep going. Like, and I just think that's an amazing thing to do. And then to do the other side of it, and to have the gratitude, even when you're having a bit of a crappy day, to still be able to sit there and be like, do you know what, I am still grateful. I still have a home over my head. I still have 2 amazing children. You know, I've got amazing friends and family. To be able to sit there in that moment, that's when you really have such an incredible energy about you, where you will co-create some incredible things off of the back of it. Because coming from that place, and then obviously on the flip side, like we were talking about earlier, but then coming from a place of victim mentality, they're 2 completely different energies, 2 completely. And you will achieve so much more when you come from this place of gratitude, as opposed to this place of this victim mentality.
Love always wins.
Huh?
Love always wins.
Oh, always. I love love. I say this to people. I'm a sucker at a wedding. I'm like, I love love. I know it's not me getting married, but I love it. I'll cry. I'll love. I love it, because I so believe it's true. I so believe that there is a place and a universe and a world where we can live in, where we can uplift other people. Like we said, like, leave no woman behind, support her, keep her going on the tough days, and then she keeps you going. It's like, I believe in that. I honestly do. But then I believe equally at the same time, we can all succeed in business. That actually there isn't a need for competition. That again, we can support each other, even to the point where if people are working in the same businesses, there's enough to go around. But it's what unfortunately I believe has happened, is almost like the media kind of project this mentality of scarcity and fear constantly the whole time.
I don't watch the news for that reason. That's another disclaimer.
I don't either. I honestly don't.
Me, like my 9-year-old son knows what's going on around the world more than I do, because I do not watch the news.
No, I don't. It's for exactly that reason as well.
Yeah,
exactly that. If I ever get into the car, if I ever get into the car and the radio's on, I turn it off, because I'm like, I don't need this. This isn't good for me. This isn't good for my mind. And I don't, it's for me, it's not a thing of being naive. It's a thing of choice.
Correct.
I don't need that because I
And
am.
it's what you're consuming, what you consume, and then it's your beliefs, and then you go out negative, and then you're doing, oh well, can't do it then,
Yeah, oh God, they didn't manage to do it.
government
Oh,
can't manage it, so I'm not going to manage it. Like it's no, stay in your own lane, stay in
yes,
your pocket of your world,
yeah,
navigate that,
yeah.
and don't worry about anyone else doing.
You are utterly amazing, Jacky. You honestly are. So I guess like one of my questions is obviously 2025 is literally fast approaching us at a rate of knots. I cannot believe it.
40. I am so excited.
There
So
are
excited.
yes, this is what I want. This is the energy. Yes, good for you as well. Good things are coming.
Oh, my 40s are going to be my 20s. Because I had kids really young. So I'm like,
She's ready. But
I'm
so
ready.
should be. This is a choice, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, girl. Yes. Okay, so with 2025 fast approaching, what are your kind of your goals in regards to business and life and what you want to achieve, obviously, for the people that you're serving and that you're helping? What are your goals for 2025?
What are my goals for 2025? My goals for 2025 is to be calm, to
Amazing.
live in fulfillment, and to really cut the noise out, be fully focused on who I'm putting my energy into,
Yeah.
working on my business, which is almost, I don't really call it my business, it's my passion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Working on my passion and securing a life that is just full of full of yeses. And on that, then I'll have spots for 12 women to come with me who I will mentor with them. And yeah, we'll co-create together. So that's going to be super exciting.
That's really exciting. That
Yeah.
is super exciting that you're doing that as well. So I guess like if there's anybody out there that obviously is feeling a little bit stuck or wanting to make an extra income, or maybe is where you were a good couple of years ago in regards to mindset and it's all a new buzzword, or but they're wanting change in their life, what would be one of the biggest tips that you would have for them today?
Start with the magic. That it's you get it on eBay, get it on Amazon, get it in a secondhand bookshop. It's not expensive. If you're really stuck, reach out to me. I'll gift you it. Like it really, really is a starting point, and I'm going to get emotional. It's a starting point for your whole new life ahead of you, and it's just as simple as a bite-sized piece of every day. And that I would honestly say, start with the magic. Reach out to me, Facebook message me, if if you want any support in that. But yeah, that's honestly, I think the easiest step to take.
You are amazing. You honestly, you're making you made me well up there because it's like because you do come from this place of absolute authenticity. And like I said, you have been through the mill, but you have made a massive choice. And I see such a happy version of you. And it's amazing. And that's why I can't wait for your 40s either, to be quite honest with you.
But I have to have a weekend away somewhere, Sally. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm up for it. Oh my God, it would be wild, but I'd love it. I'd be so here for it.
Happening.
Us and a couple of the other girls. Oh,
That's a whole new level.
it'd be amazing. I thank you so much for joining me. Obviously, if there is anybody out there who is, I guess, like hearing about affiliate marketing or wanting to take the sort of like the next sort of step, are they able to reach out to you?
Yes, 100%. The easiest place is on Facebook. Jacky Robertson on Facebook Messenger. I do have LinkedIn as well, but yeah, it's I would rather have the conversation with you and to truly support you rather than put you through all my automated links and stuff. So just reach out to me on Facebook.
You are utterly amazing. You're helping women obviously create income, but equally at the same time, you're coaching them and you're helping them with mindset stuff. So you are literally just such an amazing woman. And I am honestly so grateful that you would sit here and talk to me and share your story with me. So thank you so much.
You're equally as amazing, and I'm glad you're in my world.
Babe, we're going to be in each other's life for a long time. And I can't wait, not just for the next year. I can't wait for the next 10 years because this is going to be incredible.
Yes.
There's some big magic to be happening, and I can't wait. I love you
5 years.
so much.
Oh, I'm saying 5 years yacht cruise, 10 years world trip.
Do you know what? I looked at that the other day. Well, I looked at randomly. I was looking at world cruises the other day. I don't know why, but I just was. I was like, maybe one day. Why not put it on the vision board? I fancy it.
100%. What can go wrong? Yes.
Exactly. I will put all your links and everything in the comments below. But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I love you. You are utterly awesome. You really
Right
are.
back at you. Lots of love, Sal. Thank you.
Bye, my darling. Take care. Let's love. Bye.